I got a strategy to send DMs without sounding like a D-bag.
I've got a strategy to generate an SQL if they clicked that white paper and DL.
And I've got strategies, plural, to F you without making your prospects say F you. We got prospecting advice that'll make you say GTFO today on Full Funnel. Hey everyone, I'm Raj Nation, he's Tyler Lessard, and you're watching Full Funnel, the weekly show currently in litigation over a royalty dispute with Cardi B for use of the phrase WAP, where WAP of course means weak ass persona. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Why? Because Full Funnel is the one place where we take one hot sales topic, slice it 3 ways, deliver it fresh to you in under 10 minutes, all to help you go out, show out, and fill up your funnel. Today's order, behavior-based prospecting. Top funnel. Hey Tyler, what did the 5-fingered salesperson say to the lead?
I don't know what, Raj.
I'm Rick James. Everyone these days is talking about accepting a LinkedIn connection request and then getting pitch slapped immediately after. We all know LinkedIn can be a goldmine for generating high quality leads, but you don't want to pitch slap people. So what's a seller to do?
The goal of our LinkedIn communication isn't for us to do all the talking. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We need to use it as a way to get our prospect talking and create a conversation rather than trying to do a pitch or get the sale. I suggest that you keep your LinkedIn messages very short and keep them question-based. You can ask them a question about something related to what they recently posted or commented on, or something as simple as asking them, hey, I was curious, how are you handling this kind of a problem today? Because I spend a lot of time in that area and interested to hear what you're up to. Try to focus on creating a conversation rather than trying to sell them on something.
Well, that sounds great and all, but you know what? I'm a super busy salesperson. I don't have time to be getting into casual conversations like it's AIM in 1999, Tyler. But I do like what you said around asking questions, and I think that is actually the best way you can more or less deliver your value prop without pitch slapping. This is literally something I did in the last 2 weeks that generated, I think, about 6 leads and 4 meetings within 30 minutes. One of our clients had recently raised some capital, and they posted about it on LinkedIn. And so what I did was I looked at everyone who liked or commented on that post, and then anyone who had the title CEO or founder next to them, because that's my target audience for that sector. I then sent a connection request to them saying, hey, saw you liked this company's post about how they raised money. Thanks for supporting them. We helped them develop their pitch. Figured fundraising might be on your mind too? ? That message got like a 90% connection rate. And then a bunch of those people, without even needing to send a follow-up message, were like, hey, it is on our mind. And then that's what created an easy follow-up conversation. And then had they not responded at all, my follow-up message, like a day or 2 later, was my spidey sense on point, right? And that's the extent, just following up to the question you asked and just telling them, hey, I was looking for a response on that. That type of approach works, where you're just taking something that they showed interest in already and then essentially drafting off of that, if you will, to ask a follow-up question to then generate conversation. Or in this case in particular, they were getting a meeting link like within 2 messages and then booking a meeting for that week or the following week. Big fun.
Hey, Raj, should we start calling you Hog Nation?
Why?
Because after that last white paper, seems to me like you must be baking some new leads.
Oh! Oh! Oh, beautiful!
Every seller loves piggybacking off of a great white paper, ebook, or case study download. Now, they've clearly showed interest, so they're basically warm leads, but these people often still don't convert to a meeting easily.
Most sellers assume downloaded white paper, downloaded ebook equals purchase intent, but that's absolutely not the case. Download simply equals subject matter interest. Subject matter interest is a valuable thing, though. It's a great starting point to then send an email. Because what a lot of sellers do when they misunderstand and they think, oh, purchase intent, is they send an email that says, hey, Tyler, saw you downloaded our white paper recently. Would love to set you up with a demo of Acme software. Do you have 20 minutes this Thursday? But I'm not ready for that. And most people aren't. So what you really need to do here is use the subject matter interest as the jump off point to say, I did a little bit more research about your company, and it looks like we could be a fit for what you're going for. After you've gotten a couple responses off of that and a couple meetings booked, then the rest of your emails to those people who downloaded can say, hey, saw you downloaded this thing. Awesome. Hope it was valuable for you. Did some research, etc. Just a heads up, a handful of others who also downloaded this got a lot of value out of having a conversation with us about this thing. Thought that might be on your mind as well. So essentially, download equals subject matter interest, and you use that subject matter interest to then tee up why a conversation would make sense, but not necessarily immediately pitch the demo.
Yeah, I agree, Raj. The one thing, though, I don't agree with is that first email including the words we or us. That first email, I suggest you focus entirely on the lead. Don't say we have a solution that might help. Just ask them, what was it in that white paper that interested you the most? Or what prompted you to sign up for that webinar? So if you're going to piggyback off of marketing's content, keep focused on the word you instead of we, so that your prospects don't go we all the way home.
Bottom funnel. Recently, a member of the Sales Hacker community posted a great article over there. His name is Nate Nasrallah, and it was about 7 creative plays you can use to resurrect a deal without using just checking in. The content, the advice in this article that Nate wrote was fantastic, and I was blown away. Specifically, I loved the first tip that he wrote about writing a fake press release and sending it out to your contact to essentially hype them up about what it would be like in a future state because they got the results of working with your company, and get them really amped up about what's the ultimate value or benefit their key stakeholders are going to derive. Bella.
I'm going to pick number 4 as one that I really love, which, looking at the article here, it is entitled Line Up a Guest Interview for Them. And the concept here is to ask that prospect to basically participate in content with you as a way to share their voice in your market, their expertise, their experience. And in some ways, it certainly helps to flatter them, but it also gives you an opportunity to have a natural conversation with them and, again, resurrect the opportunity. A couple of suggestions in doing this. As Nate puts in the article, you could introduce them to your marketing team to do some joint content together. But I also encourage you as a sales rep to try this out for yourself. Reach out to that prospect and say, hey, I'm interviewing 5 of my favorite people in this space for some content I'm doing on LinkedIn, or maybe I'm going to do a LinkedIn article, or I'm just going to do a post where I'm going to highlight a few key things. And I just wanted to ask you these 3 questions. And that's something that you could then do with multiple prospects who have gone a little bit quiet, re-engage them each in that conversation, feature them in your own content. And heck, if they don't pick the conversation back up after that, I don't know who's gonna.
The quote. Top Funnel was about how to generate leads through DMs on LinkedIn. Ask questions as your openers, don't pitch.
In mid-funnel, we talked about piggybacking on marketing content. When you're following up with a white paper download lead, remember they don't have intent for your solution, but just interest in your area.
Bottom funnel was about how to revive your dying deals without sending a just checking in email. I really like the creative approach of writing a fake press release. Tyler likes the idea of co-creating with them on your content. Our funnel is full. We hope you can get back out there now and fill up yours. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe before you head out of here. He's Tyler Lessard. I'm Raj Nation. You have been watching Full Funnel exclusively on Sales Feed. We will catch you next time. Until then, remember, there's sales pros in this house. There's some pros in this house. There's sales pros in this house. There's some pros in this house. I said certified sales. Landing those whales. Yeah. We're out.